On this vlog, we're going to do more or discuss more about slope. As you can see here in our exercise, we have a line. Previously, I gave you a table and you had to calculate either the x or the y coordinates to find the line. Now I'm providing you with a line and you have to calculate slope from looking at this line. Now, my first task is to figure out where to place my points on the line here. We want it where it matches up with a corner on the grid. I can see two examples. Now, just to show you different possibilities, I found 4 possible points you could use on the line to figure out the slope. Before I proceed, I can look at my graph and know that my slope should be positive. As we can see here, we have our slope formula, or what the fraction is. It's rise over run. And now I can see 2 points that I'm going to use. And we're going to count how many up till we level with the second point, and then how many right. Now I've gone up to where I'm level with the red point. All I have to do is go right in a straight line. So that's our slope, positive 3 over 4, 3/4. You can see other red dots on my graph here, and I could calculate them in different ways, and the slope would not change. In this example, we can see that our graph has a negative slope for this line. So we should expect a negative answer. Again, we need to find 1 or 2 points, 1 or 2 places on the graph where this line crosses through an exact corner. Well, I picked more than 2. There are several choices. Now pick 2 of these points and calculate the slope. I'm going to use 2 red points I've drawn here, and we'll see what the slope is. Now, one thing to talk about here is a negative slope. So from the first point on the left, I'm not going to go up. I'm going to go down in an effort to meet my line again. can see what we're using. We have -6 for our rise, which is 6 down. We go to our level at the second point, and then go to the right and meet our point on the line. Now we can see we had -6/6. I reduced to -1/1, and the answer is just -1 for the slope. Now understand that if I used other points from the different purple dots on the line, it will work out to be the same answer. As I've just shown you, that a line has the same slope no matter what point you choose on the line. Now, this example is a little different. I'm giving you a point on the graph, -2, 3. And then I've given you this m term. What does m mean? M is the slope. Now you can see that I've written slope. We use the letter m to represent slope instead of writing slope over and over again. So m equals rise over run. Our m, our slope, is -1/4. I hope you realize we're going to go down. So it's going to be 1 down, 4 to the right. We need to know where to start though. So we have the point here, -2, 3. Let's graph that. First, I had to label my x and y axis and my scale. Okay, this is our point, -2, 3. Now we use our slope to tell me where to go, to tell us where to go. We need direction. We have location, we need direction. We're going to go down 1 and right 4. Okay, the line now goes from -2, 3 and proceeds to go down. And that's that line. We have one more example to go over now. And this is a good example because m is equal to 1. Sometimes students see m is equal to 1 and don't know where to go. I don't have rise and run. All I have is 1. Now remember, whole numbers, any whole number that is, 10, 7, 12, can be written over 1. It doesn't change the value. M equals 1 is the same thing as saying m equals 1 over 1, and that's our slope. So here we have our point, -3 comma -4. That's our location. Now the slope, again, is our direction, where to go. We're going to go up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1. You see what it looks like here. Now you see it looks like stairs because the slope is the same. Up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1. And these points I graphed are all on this line. So, as we can see here, it's a positive slope, it is going up, and that's our line for this point and that slope. Thank you.